Welcome to another episode with Dr. Spirit Sides. Today I have two wonderful, beautiful ladies. Of course, I like beautiful ladies. And I have two today, just for me, right? I'm always available to help you learn how to build that life that you want to live. And I always have people discussing some wonderful, controversial topics with me. So today I have two of them, and they are very good at this topic. I know you will enjoy listening. I have beautiful Debbie today and beautiful Danny. Welcome, guys. So today we'll be talking about a very interesting, controversial topics. People in relationship, people who are married already. Before they got married, they had friends that they are very, very connected with. Some of them are exes, Now, do they keeping these friends after they are married? How close should they maintain their friendship, the friendship with their exes or with their very good friends of opposite sex? That's the topic for today. And I know my two guests are foaming inside. They want to tell me. They want to tell me. So over to you, Deb.
If a partner has an ex, it depends on how you guys broke up. There are different factors to this thing. So if you broke up on a mutual level, fine. I think you people can talk about it if you want to remain friends, fine. But if probably the partner was toxic or abusive, I do not see a reason why you should keep in contact with that person. So for me now, I want to answer the question personally. I'm not, in fact, if you break up, you said to fine and laughing at you that I do not want, don't be involved with your ex. No, for me, so it's a no. No.
Why?
Because I don't know, I feel like exes are meant to be ex and they should be far away from you.
I think there's a reason people break up in the first place. And with relationship, there are different ways, it can go. So personally, I don't like it, but I can understand people that will be fine with it. Personally, I don't think anybody should be friends with their exes because first things first, you broke up for a reason. And regardless of how it went, how smooth sailing it was, there's really no reason why you should be friends with your ex, especially when your current partner is not comfortable with it.
So don't be friend with your ex means no communication.
Yeah, no communication, but like I don't expect you guys to be enemies. You can be cordial if you meet anywhere. I wouldn't, if I'm with my partner and we are at an event and they meet their ex, I wouldn't just expect that they do not, extend some form of familiarity or greetings to the person. You can be cordial, but there should not just be contact communication of any sort.
Can you reach out to your ex if you have a need that you feel your ex can help solve?
Now that's contradictory.
No, it's not contradictory.
Oh God.
If there's no other way, if you are you have to be my last resort. I must have found solution everywhere else. But if there's no other way, then that's why I said you have to leave the space to be cordial. So in case, you have to ask for help or just reach out, even when they lose somebody or in any way, form, shape or form, you can reach out.
What do you think? Will you seek for solution, help from your ex that you said, let X be X?
If let's say now, I dated you and we broke up and you were toxic, you were abusive.
No, I'm not abusive, I'm not toxic.
No, I'm just imagining, like let's imagine.
Okay.
That's the kind of person he is. I'm not.
That is not the kind of person I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about a loving, sweet guy who was not just ready for marriage, but you were ready and someone else is ready. You got connected, you got married, and he became someone in a particular position that could help resolve an issue that you're having. Will you reach out?
Yeah, well, that's the only hope, the only last survivor, the only last person in my life.
So in that situation, exes are not exes.
It's the X now. It's the X. Just help me small.
Give her the mic.
Just help me small.
Give her the mic.
That's why I said it's contradictory.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, we're still humans, and like
yeah.
we bend our rules when
it favors you.
When it favors us. But we still need to understand that depending on how the relationship ended.
Yeah.
And that's why I said you should still be cordial. And it should not just be enmity between you and the person.
Okay.
So even the person should also, I would leave space for the person should also be comfortable to be able to reach out to me when they need help. And I'll be happy to help. And I think it should be, mutual.
What I get from what you guys are saying is that when you're married, in fact, when you're married, there should be boundaries.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay? Someone going into a marriage knows that there are rules and regulations in marriage. So if you're not ready for those rules, don't go into it. But if you're going into it, know that you must abide by those rules. If your ex is in a position to give your partner a favor that he really needs.
Let me just go like this,
okay? Probably he lost his job and things are very difficult.
Wow.
Hey.
And suddenly he gets a message from a company he submitted employment application for, and he got there, and your ex is the only person who can offer him that employment with very good pay. What would be your position in it?
So so far I am not in connection with him. It's my husband.
And your husband knows that he's your ex.
Yes. My husband is the one going to.
And he doesn't feel comfortable about it. What would be your advice?
If he doesn't feel comfortable, you want to solve my page. That's what I will ask.
You are the man.
I feel like if for any reason you have even left the space for your husband to be uncomfortable about your ex, that in itself is not something I would advise. So I don't think my husband will be uncomfortable for any reason, because he must have understood where I stand and where the person.
You are not your husband.
Stand.
Your husband knows this person is your ex. Most men don't like it.
Don't like it. But he's the one asking for help, not me. He's the one needing help.
Yeah.
Yes, he's the one.
So if I'm willing to bend my own rules and accommodate talking to my ex, reaching out to my ex to employ this person, I think it should be.
Wait, the example you gave, it's not like the ex will know that it's me now. It's my husband going to the company and they realize that that's my ex.
The ex knows that he's your husband.
It's my husband.
Yes.
I know wahala now. So far it's going to favor us and it's not going to disturb our relationship.
So this ex relationship favors you and your family. It's okay.
It's favors. So at this point, it's money we're talking about.
It's okay for the ex position to favor you and your family.
The ex would have understood. That's why.
No, it's not. My question is not about the ex now, but about your husband not being comfortable with it.
That's why you need to communicate. You communicate with your husband now. Let him understand. I think before your husband even have met your ex, you'll have talked about it at a point at some point in the relationship that I had one person, blah blah blah, but we're cool now, stuff like that. It's communication. If you guys understand yourself, and I don't see how that should be an issue.
I don't think you guys have answered my question. If he's not comfortable with it, what happens?
Fine.
He should not take it.
He should not take it then.
If he's not comfortable enough, if I have not given him that assurance or comfortability, then he shouldn't go for it. Well, I think that it's important that he should be comfortable. Because
are you looking at the money? We're talking about 5 million a month.
Which kind
of man is that one? Why did I leave him?
I give up.
Or maybe he hasn't made it when I left you.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we're humans. Different situations can happen.
Whoa.
I can leave my ex and she go and make it. And then I'll be in a position to ask for his help.
Yeah.
So that's why it's always important to, especially when they're good to you and you are good to them. it's very important to always,
leave the room, leave
space.
Yeah,
leave
Exactly.
space for,
Exactly.
like you said, there should be that communication between you and your partner so that everybody should understand.
Yeah.
There was once an ex who is not an enemy today, but an ex. So when there is need for an ex to be reached out to, everybody should understand. Will you allow your husband ex to help him?
I need to trust the person regardless of anything. Trust is very important in a relationship.
Okay.
And I think
I like
that's a very solid foundation. So I think it would be insecure on my part if I am jealous or insecure or uncomfortable with my husband working with an ex, when on the other hand I can also reach out to my ex. I know the grounds that me and my ex are, so why can't I expect that he will also keep that boundary? So I will expect him to respect our relationship, and I will trust him. God, please help me.
Oh my God.
Because as much as you want to trust somebody, I don't think you can ever understand human beings' capabilities. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
So
especially if the ex is still not married and still
not
very
married,
very beautiful
and they're close, they have
and
a good
sweet.
relationship.
That one is deep. That one we have to think together.
Especially if they had a very good relationship.
Yeah, that's why I said it depends on how they broke up. So that was what I mentioned it earlier, because we have
She might not be ready for marriage, and the man was ready for marriage.
And another thing I want to say, you can trust your husband. Well, do you trust the ex?
Yeah.
So what will you do?
I will just hope and trust that my husband.
I'm not going to hope, because women can go to any length. I'm not going to.
I need to. That's why I say I need to understand the relationship that ex and my husband had that time.
Let me explain the relationship.
Don't say something bad, though. Because it's something bad. No.
Let me explain. It's not something bad. These two people, they were very, very good friends. In Africa, when a man is ready to get married, the family will be on his neck, get married. This lady is not ready for marriage. That does not mean they broke up in a bad way. The guy is just ready, the lady is not ready.
Okay.
Their friendship, their love, their bond was still there, but the guy was like,
I feel like that's even the sort of ex relationship that I would not prefer.
Yes.
Because the breakup was sort of inevitable.
Yeah.
It was for each other's good. The bond was still there, the love was still there. It could still.
But the boundary has been set.
Yeah. But the boundaries have. It could still spring up.
But do you know that
from anywhere?
People who broke up in a negative way, when they meet each other, it's very easy to rekindle. Because they will want to apologize to each other. I'm sorry for what happened. It's my fault. I take the blame. But you know that you fucked up. Yes, I know I fucked up. Don't be offended. And from there, communication starts. So how they broke up, to me, is not really the issue. So
the issue is now my husband.
You are trying to cry.
This one is so sad. It's sad. It's very tough. Because I'll be feeling like, okay, I came in between two lovers now, But like I said, trust is very important.
Yeah.
So far you trust. There are some ladies that blindly trust men. I'm not saying you should blindly trust your man, but like there's this kind of trust. I mean, the man must have showed you something, done something for him to hang that trust.
Yeah.
So far he hanged it. Fine.
Okay. I don't know, but I have one last question that looks like I'm going off, but not too off.
Okay.
But let me ask it. Okay, let's say the man working with the lady, his ex, and probably they start something. Something happened between them. Calm down. Okay? Something happened between them. And probably it has happened for months before you knew. Calm down. It happened almost 1 year. You didn't know. Okay? And all of a sudden, you find yourself in your husband's phone and you saw that something is happening. That simply means that your husband's attitude towards you did not change. That's why you did not know. His love did not towards you did not change. His respect towards you did not change. Everything, the way he has been handling you, all the while has been the same. Is there an issue with that?
It's a very big issue. Because I feel like that's even dangerous. For you to be going behind my back doing that sort of thing, and you're still maintaining a perfect relationship with me is a very psychotic thing. No, you are dangerous. You are. Because it takes a lot, especially for a man, to be able to undo that, to be able to balance it up with your wife at home, your ex at work. And
Give her the mic.
So the thing is, for you to do something like that and for like a year be living together
and you didn't know.
I did not even know. You did not even confess.
Yeah. It's not about the confession, but about the attitude.
The attitude, fine. What has been done has been done. I cannot do it. But the fact that over a year, that is even what's going to piss me off the most again. Over a year.
Okay,
maybe if he had told me, if he had confessed that, oh, I just did something stupid now, and you know that you just did something stupid, fine. But the fact that he went to do that and he came back, all this while I've been acting nice, I've been thinking my husband has been loyal to me.
Boy has been nice.
No, he did that.
I know it doesn't justify, but he has been nice.
No, it doesn't. Even if you buy me the whole gift in the world, it still doesn't justify the fact that you slept with this person.
Okay.
So that is a big problem.
It's even an especially big problem because I trusted.
Yeah, exactly.
That
now
you would keep a distance between you and your ex at work, and to be heartbreaking. In fact, I might even blame myself for allowing it in the first place.
Yeah. So a big problem. Very issue. I'm telling you. No.
So he's going to stop that job,
because men do not take cheating like this. They don't take it lightly.
At all.
They don't take it lightly at all. So now imagine you are
imagine
if I was
the roles were reversed.
Now, yes, now. So how would you feel?
So what will happen? He has to stop that work.
Yeah.
Sack yourself. Sack yourself out of my house.
Calm down. Though, do you know that if it's the lady that is caught doing that, she's sacking herself out of the house?
Exactly.
According to African tradition.
Well, I've accepted African tradition that's it for ladies. Because it's a different thing when a lady cheats than when a man cheats, let's be honest.
Why?
Ladies do not just sleep with a lady that is responsible do not just sleep with any man except she has feelings for you.
Exactly.
A man can just say a lady will pick her up and then sleep with the person. So it's a different thing when you have a married woman at home and she's sleeping outside. It's for two things. Either she has feelings for the man or she's sleeping with him because of his money.
What if it's because you are not satisfying your wife?
I don't know. Maybe you ask them that.
Man, these talks are taking me somewhere that I don't want to go to. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there.
I have a lot of.
I'm telling you that.
So are you still saying he should sack himself out of the house? You're having a rethink?
He should sack himself out of the job, but not the house.
And be meeting her somewhere else?
No. I beg. No.
It will take a while to forgive that sort of person and start to trust them again. But if they are your husband, it takes a lot for them to vacate out of your life.
Yeah.
All right.
Just like that.
Whoa, interesting. I told you guys that it's going to be the bomb.
Yes.
So what do you guys think with all this? Will you allow your partner's ex to remain close to your partner? Will you seek help from your partner? Will you allow your partner to seek, from your ex, will you allow your partner to seek help and work with their exes, especially your husband working with his ex? You understand that one? So I leave that to you. Be the judge, okay? And join us for our next podcast.
Thank
you.
Bye.